Michael J. Fox. Welcome. Hi there. Come on in. Congratulations. That is some introduction because you have had an incredible amount of success.
I was sitting back there wondering who you were talking about. Who is this guy?
It must feel a little like a dream.
Yeah, it's strange. I think that I'm just trying to keep going and move ahead and not stop and kind of look at it and say, isn't this great? Because I think that'll get me into trouble. I just want to kind of go, well, that's good. I'm glad all that happened, and just move ahead.
Well, what is it that keeps your feet planted on the ground, keeps you with reality?
I don't know, you know. I wish I could think of something funny to say.
Is there a family member that still gives you the same kind of heat they used to before? Or?
Yeah, I think my family as a whole, you know, are up in Canada. By the way, I think it's very funny that the first guest ever on America is a Canadian. I think that's
But Back to the Future was made in America.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll take that.
No, I like America, trust me. My family are real close, and they're all up in Canada. And I've said before, you know, I think that if I were to go home to Canada and, you know, with kind of sunglasses and a blonde on each arm and all that, it wouldn't hold, you know.
Somehow I don't think so. I
wouldn't be impressed at all.
No.
So I think being in constant contact with my family and stuff kind of keeps things mellow, you know.
When you first, you were having some kind of difficult problems there. You didn't have your own phone, and you really were selling sections of your sofa?
Yeah, well, it all sounds like great stories now, you know, and fortunately, you know, they are kind of neat stories, the whole kind of 1,000 ways to cook macaroni and all that. But it's true, I could write a book. Yeah, macaroni and tuna, I a million variations, but there are a lot of actors that they go through that. I don't think I'm, one thing that makes me uncomfortable about it is I don't want to imply that I'm special or unique because I went through those things. I mean, there are hundreds of actors who go through that all the time.
What was the first little item of luxury that you bought yourself once you got a paycheck? You could pay your rent and feed yourself.
Yeah, I think, well, I moved into a new apartment and I bought a Honda Prelude, you know, and I don't know, I really wasn't concerned with luxuries. I think the biggest luxury to me was just to wake up every morning and have a place to go and something to do and feel like I was working. You know,
and on Family Ties, everyone on Family Ties has done things outside of the show. How do you all manage to keep all of your schedules together and still do that show every week?
Well, we have a real strong, first of all, we have a producer named Gary David Goldberg, and who is an incredible man. And he is a leader in a way that I don't think too many producers are. And he keeps us all kind of together and keeps us all excited about the show. I mean, we're very excited about being a family, about what we do on the show. I think all of us, even myself with the projects I do, Family Ties is priority one, you know, and there's a feeling of being home when we're in that set.
And we understand.
Which is just down the street.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We did a little research on you, and we discovered that your idol, or someone that you really looked up to and have perhaps molded yourself a little bit after, would be James Cagney.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jimmy Cagney. I fly.
We
the second guest on America.
It's only fitting.
Yeah. No, Jimmy Cagney has a thing that I don't find too many actors have anymore, and that is that he would play a variety of roles, certainly good guys, bad guys, funny guys, serious guys, but he was always, or he is, always someone that you knew what you had to start with. I mean, this was Jimmy. You were going to go and see a Jimmy Cagney movie, or for me, I was going to stay up late and watch a Jimmy Cagney movie, which I did and drove my parents crazy. And no matter what he did, he was always going to be Jimmy Cagney, and also I don't think he's much taller than me. You know.
Well, I got to tell you something. We discovered this in time to speak with Mr. Cagney, and he sent you a letter. And I'm going to give you this letter in just one moment, but if you don't mind, I'd like to read it for everyone, because it's on his...
For real?
This is for real. It's on, and they're going to put it up here on the screen. It's on his stationery, and it says, Dear Mike, someone suggested that I write you a note. He was second, I was first. All signs point to your being little. That goes for me, too. Size doesn't mean a thing. When the job is there, you cut it. I'm glad to hear that everything I've heard about you is all that I need to know. When the job is there, you do it. The father of a friend of mine said years ago about a new actor, walk in, plant yourself, look the other guy in the eye, and tell the truth. I think that's good advice for anybody. Here's to you, boy. Continued success and all that goes with it. Sincerely, James Cagney. I'm going to give this to you.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Now, we did one other thing. We took the liberty of taking a camera crew out to see James Cagney, and he wanted to say something to you. He hasn't been well, as I'm sure you might know, but he did have something that he wanted to say to you, so we're going to go to that tape right now. He made a personal appearance just for you.
Where can I see this?
Michael, keep it doing.
He says, hi, Michael, keep it doing it. That is super.
Thank you. Oh, yes. That's amazing.
Now, we did just one more thing, okay?
Why not?
Why not? It's your first time on our new show. We've got one more thing for you. We've got a very surprise for you. James Cagney's aide and confidant, Mark Zimmerman, is on the phone right now. I don't know whether you noticed we had a line blinking. Mr. Cagney is with her in the same room. Let me just get her on the phone. Hello? Hello, Miss Zimmerman?
Yes, this is Mark Zimmerman.
All right. We have Michael J. Fox here in the studio with us. I think
Kind of here.
Kind of here, he says. I think he's a little nervous right now. You called because you had something you wanted to say to him.
That's right, James Cagney's sitting right next to me here.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Michael's here. Shall I put him on the phone? Okay, here we are.
Would you?
Hello?
Hello, Michael?
Yeah, Marge, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm a little amazed. And,
Michael, Mr. Cagney's sitting right next to me, and he wants me to ask you something.
uh-huh.
There is a movie being made of Jim's life, and he wants to know if you would be interested in playing Cagney.
Yeah, proceed. I'm unbelievably blown away and flattered and honored, and please give him my respects and my thanks, and certainly that's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. Definitely.
Michael, we'll be in touch with you, and James, he sends you his best.
Well, my best to him. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you,
very
Marge.
much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Oh. Let me check your pulse.
Yeah.
Calm this fellow down.
You guys start with a bang.
Congratulations. By the way, that is for real. You need to call your agent as soon as you leave.
Bob, I'm going to call.
Congratulations. You
Thank
got your
you.
next movie all sewn up.